Okay guys, so this last one isn't really a mask, it's actually a crown. It's a very cheap crown that I got from Spirit Halloween. I have been wanting to decorate myself a crown because you know what? I'm the frickin' craft king, okay? And I don't have a crown. So we're gonna fix that right now. The first thing I'm gonna do is take out this padding, you know? I'm not a soft boy. I don't need a soft surface touching my head. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. And I'm gonna be painting it, so in order to make the paint stick, I'm gonna have to sand it down a bit. I'm using very fine sandpaper. I used lower grit sandpaper in one of the last masks, and I completely scratched it up. And I regret using such a heavy grit. So I'm just using, I think this is 1,500. That might be a little bit too high. But you know, we're just trying to scuff up the paint a little bit, just so that like, when I actually go to paint this guy, the paint sticks, you know? Now that this is nice and scratched up, I'm gonna take off these jewels. There we go. Now we're gonna get to painting. A boobity boop. Okay guys, so I ran out of spray paint and there's definitely still some places that could be painted. So you guessed it, break out my airbrush. Okay guys, now I want to go in and paint these little squiggly guys blue. Oh yes, one down, a bunch more to go. You know what? I'm actually going to go in and completely fill these in. Oh yes, beautiful! Infinity signs. I am forever the king. The craft king. Now I want to go in and add something to these little guys. I think I'm going to add some nuts. Fun fact guys, these are called castle nuts. So the castle is going to be on top of my crown. But before I do that, I kind of want to paint them gold. Let's do this. 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 Okay guys, I went ahead and put all of them on, and it turns out I'm missing one! So I guess I'll just take the one off the back. Who's gonna know? I'm sure I'll find that random castle nut around here somewhere, but for now, this is looking pretty good. Then I want to go in and fill this in with silver, I think. All these little guys. Look how much more fancy that looks. It's gonna take a while though, because I have to painstakingly paint each individual one. Yeah, I'm really feeling the silver. I think it really pulls the crown together. So I'm also gonna do this part silver as well, and all these little guys. Okay guys, and the very last thing that I'm gonna do to this crown, I'm gonna put on a bunch of googly eyes right on these guys. It's mostly because not just am I the craft king, I'm also an omnipotent king, and I see everything. And that's why I'm gonna have googly eyes just completely surrounding my crown to show my omnipotence, of course. And there we go. I now have complete omnipotence. I can see everything, everywhere, every craft that there ever was. I've seen it all. But I think I did a fantastic job. Now it's time to try it on. Oh yes, every king needs a crown. The craft king is here. What do you guys think? Do you think it's a crown deserving of the craft king? I can see everything with my omnipotence. Anyway guys, oh, I stepped on my Barney mask. Well, yeah, consider me the craft king. Fantastic job, if I do say so myself.